Angie, and welcome to Yoga with Angie. First, thank you all for joining me. Those who follow me, I greatly appreciate you following me and practicing with me. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. So for today's practice, I want to focus on self-love because the month of September, it's about self-care and really giving ourselves positive thoughts and telling ourselves positive things about ourselves rather than beating ourselves up. So a nice little gentle 20-minute practice to allow us to get into that zone of loving ourselves, our body, where we are in this moment. So get into something comfortable, grab your mat, and I'll meet you here on your mat. So we're gonna start in a comfortable seated position. So whatever feels good for you, I'm sitting in a cross-legged position, palms just resting gently on my knees. Grow your spine nice and tall. Draw your shoulder blades down and back. Close the eyes. And let's just start by grounding ourselves here in this moment, in this practice. Let's start by taking a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. Deep breath in through the nose as you draw it all the way up from the base of your spine, feeling that spine grow tall on the inhale, and on the exhale, drawing every last ounce of breath out of that belly. Continuing with those deep breaths in through the nose, sealing the lips and drawing that breath all the way back down through the base of the spine. So our breathing helps us to bring us to this present moment. It helps us to center ourselves, check in with our bodies and see how we're feeling. Maybe we're feeling anxious, stressed, maybe our bodies are tired. Maybe we're just feeling we're lacking our self-confidence today. Whatever it may be, using your breath to guide your breath to those areas of the body where you need maybe a little extra love. So as you continue with your deep breathing, in through the nose, seal the lips, draw that breath all the way back down through the throat, and draw it all the way down to the base of your spine. Each breath, maybe your spine grows a little bit taller, and each exhale, maybe you eke a little bit more breath out of that diaphragm. Feeling the cool air run in through the nostrils and feeling that air warm as it travels down through the throat into the belly. Taking a minute to breathe in all that is in and around you. Taking in that feeling, whatever it may be, taking it in. Breathing out, letting go all of that bad, all the stuff we want to let go of, breathing it out. So as you continue with your breathing, maybe as you breathe in, visualize that word or that feeling, how you want to feel. Maybe it's confident, maybe it's strong, or maybe it's just telling yourself, reminding yourself, I am strong, I am confident, I am beautiful, I am handsome, I am capable, I am enough, whatever it may be. Tell yourself that word, breathe it in, and as you exhale, breathe it out into the universe. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. Sitting with it for one more breath. And slowly start to draw those shoulder blades up to the ears, back down and around as you round out those shoulder blades. deep breaths in as you drive those shoulder blades up to the ears, and as you exhale, draw it down. One more, going backwards, and then reverse it. Take those shoulders up to the ears, back down and around as you round out those shoulders. Two more here, forward facing. Continuing with those deep breaths. And then go ahead and relax those shoulder blades down away from the ears. Let the spine grow tall and gently bring the chin into the chest. Let the head fall heavy. Relax into the neck and shoulders. Gently bring that right ear towards the right shoulder and let that head fall heavy. Feeling that left side of the neck open and release. Deep breaths in and out. One more deep breath in and out. Gently bringing that chin back into the chest, letting the head fall heavy. And this time taking the left ear to the left shoulder, letting that head fall heavy. Deep breath in and exhale, releasing that tension in the neck and shoulders. Usually where we house most of our tension is in the neck and shoulders and the hips. So allowing that breath to ease through, release, opening up the body. On the exhale, bring that chin back into the chest. Inhale, bring that chin back to center. Take your gaze forward. Bring those arms out wide. So open up the palms. Feel the energy. Really spread those fingertips super wide apart. As you inhale, reach up, elongate the spine, and really reach those arms out to the side. Deep breath in. As you exhale, draw those thumbs down and press those palms away. Inhale, thumbs come up, palms come open. Exhale, press those palms away as you rotate those shoulders. Inhale, back up to center. Let's take one more here. Exhale, draw those thumbs down and press those palms away behind you. Inhale, come back to center, and as you exhale, take your palms towards one another. Right comes underneath the left. Cross those elbows over one another. Let's take eagle arms as we press those palms together. So keeping that long spine as you inhale, draw those elbows high up into the shoulder blades. And as you exhale, draw those elbows back into the chest, keeping pressing into those palms. As you inhale, feel those shoulder blades peel away as you lift those elbows in line with the shoulders, and as you exhale, draw back down. Let's take one more inhale here as we lift, lengthen, and as you exhale, draw those elbows back into your chest, and gently start to find your fold. So continue to drive your pelvis forward. And as you exhale, bring those elbows gently onto your mat, letting your spine round out and let the forehead just fall onto those thumbs as you continue to keep those palms pressed into one another. So feeling the release in the low back, relaxing into the neck and shoulders, feeling those shoulders continue to peel apart as you round out the spine and let the head fall heavy here. Let's take one more deep breath in here. And exhale. Next inhale, slowly start to rise back up. Bring those elbows back into center, uncross those arms, open up the arms wide. Tell yourself one more time that word, I am enough. And as you exhale, take both hands, cross them over one another, and give yourself a big, giant hug. Really embrace that hug. Studies show that just by giving ourselves a hug, it's the same feeling as someone else giving us a hug. And sometimes all we need is a hug. Tell yourself, I love you. You are strong, you are capable, you are enough. Give yourself a big, giant hug. And go ahead and release those palms back down to your side. Take your right palm over to your left knee. Left palm places right behind the seat. As you inhale, let the spine grow tall. And as you exhale, take your gaze over the left shoulder. Finding a deep twist, really breathing into the trunk and finding the trunk twisting fully as one full unit as you exhale and take that gaze over the left shoulder. Deep breath in, lengthen the spine, and exhale, find your twist. Inhale, come back through to center. Take that right palm, place it down over to the right side of your mat. Reach and extend that left arm over the right side of the body. Bend into that right elbow and find a deep reach over the right side of the body. Maybe if you want to get a little bit deeper here, drive your chest forward and take your gaze to the inside of that left elbow. Continue to reach and feel that left side hip, left side rib cage open up. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink deeper. And next inhale, come back through to center. Bring those palms down onto your knees. And let's take a big, giant rotation. As you work through these spinal circle rotations here, just draw your chest forward and move from left to right. Give yourself, maybe starting the circle small and then moving a little bit bigger. Play with it. Have fun. Enjoy the practice and the experience. Let's take one more here. And as you inhale, come back up to center. Take those arms out super wide once again. Really spread apart those fingertips. Let's see them. Yeah, perfect. Deep breath in, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, take those thumbs, press them down and press those palms away. Inhale, thumbs come up, palms are open to all that is in and around you, taking in all that beautiful new self-love, and as you exhale, press those palms away. One more inhale, reach, open up those palms, and as you exhale, bring those palms together, taking that left palm under the right, and bring those palms to touch. So lengthen the spine once again. As you inhale, lift those elbows high. As you press those palms together, peeling the shoulder blades away from one another. And as you exhale, draw those elbows back down into the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, draw down. One more inhale, lift. Open, peel those shoulder blades away, and exhale, draw down. And slowly start to bring your chest forward, letting those elbows fall onto your mat, and letting your forehead place gently onto those thumbs. Continue to draw those shoulder blades away, relax into the neck and shoulders, feeling the release into the low back as you continue to draw your tailbone into the mat. Also, there's an option here too, if you want to uncross your legs and change the direction of the cross leg, you can do that as well. But just to make sure you're evening out both sides. Continuing one deep breath in here, and one exhale. Next inhale, slowly rise up, bringing those elbows forward, opening up those arms super wide, and reverse it. So this time taking opposite, whatever you did before. Maybe take your left arm over the right. Give yourself one giant hug again. Big deep breath in, long spine, big deep hug. Tell yourself how important you are. You are so important. You are kind, you are beautiful, you are handsome. And go ahead and release those palms. Open up those arms wide. And as you exhale, take that left palm down over to the left side. Reach and extend that right arm over the left side of the body. Feeling that breath draw into the low back. Deep breath in, reach. And as you exhale, maybe take your gaze a little bit deeper here. Inhale, reach. Open up the chest, draw it forward. And as you exhale, find a deeper bend. One more deep breath in, reach. Exhale, bend. Next inhale, come all the way back up to center. Arms are wide, and bring those palms down, and let's switch directions. So this time taking the chest over to the right knee, back down and around, working through those spinal movements, making us feel good. Working through each direction. So last time we went to the right, this time we're going to the left. Trying to change it up. We work both sides. Last one here. And come all the way back into center along spine. Left palm touches into the right knee. Right palm places right behind the hip as you inhale, long spine here. And as you exhale, take your gaze over the right shoulder. So once again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Take your gaze over that right shoulder. One more deep breath in. And exhale, twist. Inhale, come back through center, and let's take it over into a tabletop position. So you want to come into position with your palms directly underneath your shoulders, hips stacked over your knees, tops of the feet flat on the mat. So this time here, I love to start with core engagement exercises because the foundation of everything is your core. So making sure we really engage this low belly. So start by reaching and extending that right arm forward in line with the right ear. As you exhale, take that left foot, bring it back, making sure your hips are shining down. Reach and extend that right arm forward in line with your ear. Keep your belly button engaged. Left hip is in line with the right. Long line here. Deep breath in, lengthen. And exhale. One more deep breath in, lengthen. And as you exhale, bring that right palm back down to meet your left. Switching sides here. Taking that left arm, bringing it super long in line with the right ear. Engage that low belly, and when you found it, extend that right leg long. So find that super long line here. Head is in line with your spine. You're not looking up, you're not looking down. Head is in line with the spine. So continue to lengthen that line. Right hip is in line with the left. Left arm is in line with the ear as much as you can get it up there. Deep breath in, hold here, one more count. And as you exhale, left palm meets the right. Let's work through some cat-cows, but I want you to play with this here. So as you inhale, drop the belly, draw the chin and chest forward. And as you exhale, I really want you to play as you find as many ways to rotate the spine. So really try to work through taking the tailbone, the cervical spine, the lumbar spine in as many directions as you can. Just play with it. 2 more breaths here. So everyone's gonna look different when they do this. We never wanna look the same ever because we are all different and unique and beautiful and wonderful in our own way. So coming back into that tabletop position, let's curl those toes under. Press down through the palms and lift the hips high. So bring those toes flat on your mat as you inhale, lift up onto the toes. Exhale, press down to the heels. Maybe you're feeling those creaks getting out of the body. Let your head fall between the biceps. Squeeze the inner elbows. Engage that low belly. Once again, draw the hip bones high. Draw that tailbone high. Deep breath in. And exhale, hold. One more deep breath in, squeeze, and exhale, release. Next inhale, extend that right leg back. Right foot comes all the way to the front of your mat. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Let's come up into a high lunge. Press down into that back heel. Inhale, reach and extend those arms overhead, holding here. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your palms to heart center here. Hold. Sink a little bit deeper into this lunge. Deep breath in, long spine here, and as you exhale, find your twist over the right knee. So you're engaging your core here on the twist. This is not about hooking the elbow, it's more about keeping that torso one unit as you twist and lengthen. Now, if you want to fly and expand those arms long, you can do that as well. Deep breath in. Draw that right shoulder back a little bit deeper. Engage the low belly, find a deeper twist. Bring those palms back to heart center. Inhale, come back to center, and as you exhale, right palm comes in line with the right foot. Drop that left heel, and inhale, extend that left arm long. Deep breath in, let's reach and extend that arm overhead. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back to center. One more, inhale, reach. And as you exhale, rotate back to the front of your mat. Right foot meets the left. And let's slowly work our way down to the mat in our chaturanga. Inhale, press down through those palms underneath your shoulders. Mini cobra, peel the chin and chest away. And as you exhale, press back into your child's pose. Give yourself a breath here. Once again, checking in with your body. Saying that word, whatever it is, I am enough. Saying it to yourself out loud, in your head. Let's take one more breath here. Next inhale, slowly rise back up into that tabletop. Curl your toes under and work your way back into downward dog. Deep breath in. Drive that tailbone back as you engage the low belly. Inhale, reach and extend that left leg. Left foot comes all the way to the front of your mat. Squeeze those inner thighs together. High lunge on the left side. Drop back into that right heel. Reach and extend the arms overhead. Drive the hips forward. Sink a little bit deeper here. And as you exhale, bring your palms to heart center. Deep breath in. Exhale, take a twist over that left knee this time. Once again, engaging the core, because that is where all of your strength is coming from here. Press down into that left heel, and then when you're ready, fly those arms, extend them long, hold here. Continue to draw into that low belly, find your twist. Deep breath in. Drive that left shoulder back, holding here. Inhale, bring those palms back to heart center. Come back through, left palm comes in line with the left foot. Rotate that right heel. Inhale, reach and extend that right arm to the sky. Reach and extend that right arm over, flow it here. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, reach. Inhale, back to center. One more inhale, reach. Back to center. And let's bring that right palm down to meet the left. Right foot meets the left. Slowly work down to our mat. Inhale, mini cobra. Exhale, push up, press back into your child's pose. Let your head fall heavy here. Taking a minute to breathe. And take all the time you need, no rush. This practice is yours. So take whatever you need. This is a short practice today, just to rejuvenate your heart, your mind. So whenever you're ready, come back onto your back. And let's give ourselves a big hug as you bring those knees into your chest. Super big hug, once again. So important to give yourself hugs, especially if you don't have someone else giving you hugs. You can always give yourself a hug. Or I'll give you a giant hug through the screen. Take your right knee, your knees over to the right. Draw your left shoulder down. Right palm places onto your left. And take your exhale, gaze comes over that left shoulder. Continue to draw that left shoulder down into your mat. Deep breath in. And exhale. One more deep breath in here. And exhale. Inhale, come back through to center. Hug those knees in and drop those knees over to the left. Right shoulder comes down into the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, find your twist. Take your gaze over that right shoulder. Use your left hand to guide those knees down. You have a friend or someone with you. Maybe having them help you guide those knees down and finding a deeper twist in that low back. Inhale, come back through to center. And for this one, this purpose, what I want to do is an inversion. So it's really important to do inversions every day, whether it's just getting your legs up the wall or maybe just elevating your hips above your heart, just to get that blood flowing back into the brain and rejuvenating and re-energizing the body. So I love this version. So if you don't have a shoulder stand in your practice, you could definitely work into it. The biggest thing is making sure you're supporting your neck and shoulders. So a good way to start would be to have a blanket underneath your shoulders, so a little bit elevated off of your mat, and so that gives your neck a little bit of space. So the hardest part is getting up into a shoulder stand, but once you're there, you want to make sure you have a long diaphragm and you're able to breathe. So that's the most important key thing of a shoulder stand. So you don't want to be you don't want to neglect it, and you want to make sure you're very conscious of what's happening in the body. So the way I like to get up is start to roll my hips up, and then support my hips with my hands, and then start to walk my shoulder blades, or walk my elbows underneath my hips, and make sure I can breathe. So the breathing test is here, making sure your diaphragm can expand and contract, making sure that airway with your throat is open. So making sure you have a long line here, and you can play with some stuff here. You can kind of do whatever you want. Move into the legs, but once you have the hips supported, it's really easy once you're in this position to stay here. It's just getting there is probably the hardest part. You can work into plow, extend those legs long, and take those feet behind your head. Whatever you want to do. If this is too much, sometimes this takes a little bit more work. If you have a chair or something behind you, you can start there. But you just want to continue to make sure you have that airway supported, the neck is supported, the shoulders are supported, making sure you can breathe. And then slowly start to bring those knees back into the chest. Roll those knees into the chest one last time here. And as you exhale, take those legs long. Bring those shoulders down and back, palms open. One big deep breath in. And exhale. Finding your Shavasana. Letting your body relax and release. Feel its practice today. Once again, telling your body, I am enough. I am strong, I am beautiful, I am brave, whatever it may be. And giving yourself all the time you need here. Take as long as you want in this pose. As for our practice today, the light in me honors the light in all of you. Namaste.